And we are back and we are live. And we're live on TikTok too. And I'm going to check the weather in a second, but first I've got to set everything up here. That was a really intense show just now. Even John said, Bill, that was intense. It was, but I thought it was very important to just remind everyone, though we're dealing with a series that is fictionalized with characters, changed names and all that, it's still based on actual accounts. And that's why I wanted to clarify a few areas so people understand. This shit is real. What they experienced there was real. And yes, he said there was a 45-minute where the watches stopped for 45 minutes. Him and I think it was Jim Peniston. And I thought it was a fascinating discussion, actually. And I know I can talk to John straight. He can take it. Because he's very blunt, and he'll tell me, Bill, I can't talk about that. If it's something I bring up that he can't talk about, he'll just tell me, Bill, I can't talk about it. And I respect it 100%. I know him a long time. And I know he's a straight shooter. He's not afraid to speak his mind. And that's why we had that kind of conversation on the show tonight. I thought it was awesome. So, yeah, I thought it went well tonight. Alexa, shut living room light.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, I forgot my glass. It's apple juice night. He went out, now he's happy. Cats are in their houses, they're happy. Everybody's happy. Cats are fed. And it's early, it's only 9:30-ish. That sounds good to me. Well, we might have to do something about this problem. That's a problem. There was a stupid song in my head. And I don't know how to get rid of it. Anyway, I'm going to check the weather really fast. Because there was some bad weather in the midsection of the country. I want to see what's going on now. Oh, there's still severe thunderstorm warnings. 5 of them. These are old, but still relevant. Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi. Mississippi's where it's at right now. Oh, yeah. Wow, there's still some nasty storms out here. I don't think it's going to affect Tennessee. But we have to see what's going on over here. Yeah, these are weakening. A lot of rain up here. Yeah, there's just a lot of rain. These showers have weakened a lot. But those in Mississippi right here, these are nasty. He's still out there? Oh my gosh, he's diehard. He's still out there. He was out there earlier today. He's heading right toward this area. Holy, is he ever. Wow, he's right in the thick of it. Wow. He's heading right toward that line in Mississippi. I don't see any. I mean, that's a strong line. He's right here. He's probably heading south. But it looks like it's moving to the east. Where's some lines? We need some lines. I don't see no lines. Oh, yeah, the boxes. Let's put this in motion. Yeah, it's trending more to the east now. Still moving to the north, but more to the east, northeast. And he's right there. I don't know if he's giving up for the night because he's on the other side of it now. He should have been on this side. This is nasty. Look at this line. This is nasty. But see, it's starting to shift more to the east. It's pushing more east, northeast now. There's another line trying to develop here, but this is the main. Oh shit, he lost his signal. And he's the only one out there. Yeah, he lost his signal. He's in the middle of this stormy weather. But that's nasty. He's trying to get his signal back. I don't think there's anybody else out there. Let me see this. This could be a camera. What the hell is... Is that a reflection of car lights? Probably. What the hell was that? I'm trying to figure what that was. I seen lightning here. That was weird. There's again. It's bugs. It's bugs or birds. Yeah, he's got a problem with his signal. I wonder if he's going to head east. Doesn't look it based on where he is. He might be heading south. But the storms are to his east now. Hey, he's got no signal. I don't see any other cameras that I can tap into, but the line is to the west. It's heading there. Where though? I don't see any other. It's definitely coming down. And that's here. I don't know if that line's coming that way. Looks like it's going to trend more up here. It's unfortunate that he lost his signal. And that's the only thing that I could see. There's no cameras ahead here. It's going to bypass this. This could potentially. I don't think so. I think it's going to go to the north of these cameras. Yeah, he's got problems. I don't know if he's coming back. But that's where most of the action is right now. Oh, Tennessee, what's going on? Whoa. KJ, I don't know if he's around. I gotta tell him. He's at a wedding right now. Holy shit. It might have passed him already. It did. He's north of Ripley. That line already ripped by him. Actually, it didn't. It formed to his east. He's got rain going on, but the line formed to his east. He's north of Ripley. Let's see if we see these cameras. Oh, God. Yeah, I would go with this one. It's about to come into this area. Oh, yeah. That line is heading right to this area. What's up, Bob? A mole's invisible. It's crazy how the drops look. It doesn't have the same effect as daytime. It just doesn't. And here's the aurora. There's still some nasty storms in Mississippi, but there's no good visuals. The guy lost. I'm going to try one more time. He lost his signal. Look at that line. Let me see if I can find him. Where'd he go? believe he was down this way. Somebody's here, maybe. Yeah. Lost signal. That's him. He's done. He was the only one that was still out there. He's done. The crazy thing is all this weather's going to shift east. And we may have a terrible situation up here with wind tomorrow night. Including my area. 30 to 40 mile per hour winds tomorrow. I got to get ready for that. So yeah, still pretty nasty in Mississippi and Tennessee. These are going to expire soon. Yeah, you could, wow, look at that though. That's part of that line. Look at that. That is ugly looking. And when they have this bow effect, that's strong winds. Another alert just got issued. Tennessee. They extended the box. But I think where KJ is, he's all right because he's in here somewhere. I've seen it before. Ripley. Anyway, I know he's in here. So is that Ripley right here? Yes. So it's moderate rain, heavy rain. The worst is to his east. Interesting to find out what he says happened here. Oh, hello, Melinda. Nashville, Tennessee. What is this storm coming? Well, it's heading in that general direction. Now, is it going to hold together like that? I don't know. But it's generally moving east. So just think about that. You're here. This is coming your way. So somewhere in this line, this cluster here, you're going to get the remnants of it in a few hours. So I would definitely watch your weather tonight. Where is that? Jeffersonville, Indiana. You definitely got to pay attention to because this is trending your way as well. See, the line extends all the way down. See? So yeah, you should pay attention to your weather tonight too. Yeah. You both, Melinda, and who was the other person? Lindsay. New Mexico? I don't think there's much going down that way. I'm doing all the radars in that area. I'm not seeing much. No, not seeing much in New Mexico. None of the radars are indicating anything for there. Like I said, most of the action is right here. Mississippi Valley. It's all in here. Matter of fact, let's look at it a different way. And then we're going to get off this because I want to watch the aurora activity. The storms have, I mean, considering what it was earlier today, it has weakened, but look at some of these lines here. Look at this. There's still some nasty weather out there. And look at that solid line. And when it's doing that like this, you see how they're just lifting? They're training over the same areas. That's a lot of rain. Too. Because it's moving over the same areas. So it's training, which means heavy rain, flooding possible. Look at it. Just think, if you're here, you have all this moisture pushing right up your way. Constant heavy rain. So there could be definitely some flooding issues too. But this line still got its act together. Western Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, Mississippi. Look at it down here. Look at all those lightning strikes. That's some nasty weather going on right now. My gosh. And even in Arkansas and Louisiana, look at Louisiana, northwestern Louisiana. Look at these storms. Exiting Texas. Look at this line. Look at all that lightning. Right in here. And then here. Look at that. And even here. These are dropping down. These are some nasty cells here too. So yeah, there's still a lot of activity out there. So just if you're in these areas, you need to pay attention. So it looks like central eastern Oklahoma, but these are sinking down to the southeastern corner of the state of Oklahoma. So if you're in that area. But look at this. I mean, look at these lightning strikes going on. Frequent lightning. Look at that. There's a lot of lightning associated with these. Not so much as you go more to the north. This is a little deeper. There it is. Look at that. Evansville. Anywhere in here, it's heading right your way. These are going to slide right in. But look at the action down here. Holy. That's crazy. Hi, Kira. Yeah, we've been watching the weather for years. We're going to get rain tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon late, tomorrow night. And it's going to get very windy here in New York. Put a sail on my bike, right? Oh my gosh, but that's bad. No, no joke. This is ugly. What state? Multiple states. It's still parts of Texas, Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana. It's stretching. Look at Oklahoma. Look at Texas. Going into northwestern Louisiana. Mississippi's lit up. Western Tennessee, Western Kentucky, Indiana is going to get it soon. Right now they're getting more rain, but these storms could go right in. There's even another little weak line in here. This goes all the way up. Look at this. It's going into Canada. Michigan. But the problem with this is tomorrow it's going to become a bad situation right in here with wind, rain, and storms. But really the wind right in here tomorrow. All this is going to shift to the east. Looks like the low pressure's right in here. We would have to bring up the map. Yep, there's the rotation right there. I knew the low was in there somewhere. Right there, there's your cause. Right there. And it's going to intensify. And now it's up here. It's right here. But look at the winds increasing. That's why I said tomorrow it might get ugly over here with the wind, rain. This is going to be nasty tomorrow. The Ohio Valley. You're going to see the storm setting up now more to the east. Look at the winds coming out of the west. Look at the winds coming out of the south. That's a recipe for storms. Bad, potentially. Right in here. But look at this. Look at the winds. That concerns me because it's coming my way. Look at that. Look at the winds coming out of here. Look at the winds ahead of it. This is warm, moist, juicy air colliding with this colder air coming behind it. This is a recipe for storms. And this is a strong low. This is nasty. That's tomorrow night. And now the low is not as organized, but it's in here. And now we're going to have this shit coming up toward us in New York. And then it slides out Monday. So get ready, folks in the Northeast. Definitely Ohio Valley area up in here tomorrow. All this nasty weather. It's not, I mean, we're not going to get crazy, but the wind might be the problem. Look at the wind field. That's a problem. Tomorrow, look at this. Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, possibly northern. This is nasty. I wonder what they're saying about this. I'm going to check. There has to be weather alerts on this. There has to be. Bringing damaging winds. I knew it. This is tonight. That's where it's happening right now. Sunday AM, heavy rain and thunderstorms. And see how it shifts to the east? That's through tomorrow night. That's what I'm worried about. A lot of places can use the rain, huh? We definitely have a drought here. That I know. That's the problem. The wind. 40 to 50 mile per hour winds in here. And this is wind gusts. Up to 40 to 50 mile per hour winds in here. Where I live, 30 to 40. Kira, that's the problem. Rain and wind. No. This is not the one that had to do with Alaska. No. Actually, British Columbia, where Bob is in chat, that's the one he's got to deal with. And this won't show it because there's not that many hits on radar to go to here. Unfortunately, in Canada, they don't have it like that. Wow, we need to keep an eye on this. I'm gonna check though. We're gonna have to go back to windy. That was the remnants that affected Alaska. It was a typhoon. And that's what they're about to get. And look at this back here. Look at that. That is nasty. So they're going to get hit one after the other. But look at these onshore winds. Look at this low pressure here. They're going to get hit. Look at that onshore flow. Right in. That's nasty. Now that one's going to weaken. It's colder, but look at this one. Look at this one coming in. That's horrible. Right there. It's like storm after storm for them. Look at this one. Jesus. Oh my God, look at this poor island. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that's like almost hurricane force winds there. That's Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. That's bad. That's bad. Jesus, again. On Thursday, on another, look at this flow. This place, Bob, is this a populated area? We will be back to back. Oh, you know that already. He lives right in that area. He's in the other chat. This is bad news. It's like one after the other. And then it finally lets up on Friday. So they got to deal with that shit for like a week. That's bad. I'm checking out the Pacific. Asia. What the hell is that? There's one there. This is the Euro model. Not much going on. See, the action then trends in the winter months. You got to watch for Australia. They got a lot of systems. That's a big high pressure. I don't trust the models this far out, so. But yeah, I have to worry about these winds. Those winds are making me nervous for here. Sunday night and tomorrow, late afternoon tomorrow night could be tough here. And hello to all those on TikTok. Kentucky, you need to pay attention if you're in Western Kentucky tonight. Western Indiana. Tennessee right now is Western Tennessee, but it could affect Nashville. Mississippi. Even parts of Oklahoma, southeastern, extreme eastern portion of Texas, northwestern corner of Louisiana. That's where your action is right now. So if you live in those areas, pay attention. Not saying it's imminent, just pay attention to your weather. Because all this weather is shifting eventually to the east. Now it's nighttime, daylight heating, less fuel for these storms, but tomorrow you could expect this to ramp right back up. Once that sun comes out, I believe it this time of year. Bob, the weather looks terrible for you. In British Columbia, looks terrible. The next week, well, 5 days, does not look good over there. It's storm after storm. Actually, it looks like three. You went pumpkin picking today? Aw, with Keith? I was going to put my camera out tonight, but matter of fact, let's look at space weather. Is there any crazy thing going on with meteor? Not meteor. Aurora. No. Nope. Not tonight. There's still a lot of aurora activity, but nothing cray-cray. And definitely way up north. It's not gonna. There's your oval. So there is aurora activity in the typical places where you always find it, which is Greenland, is where we're looking right now. But it's always over these areas. It's common. Yeah, send me the photo. That'd be nice. All I say is I hope everybody's safe. You know? Just stay indoors. If you got bad weather, don't drive out there in that crazy weather. Stay indoors. Watch a movie, whatever it is that you do. Spend time with the family. Whatever. Best place to be is indoors when that kind of stuff is going on. And just pay attention to severe weather if it happens. That's my advice. Because you definitely don't want to be driving in that shit. Because especially if you live in an area where there's a lot of ponding on the roads, you don't want to drive into that. And nighttime, you can't see. You have to know your area, and even then, you could drive into a really dangerous situation. Plus, the roads are extremely wet, slippery. I mean, you don't. Oh my gosh, no. I would pull over to the side of the road when it's like that. You can't even see when it's pouring like that. It's dangerous. It's really not worth it. If you don't have to be outdoors, you shouldn't go outdoors. Emergency, that's different. But otherwise, you just stay in. Best advice. I'm going to take myself off camera for a second because I got to do something. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
Bob, did you watch the show tonight that I did with John? Mr. Burrows? Did you see how it was intense? How I made it intense tonight? Eastern Seaboard is definitely tomorrow afternoon, evening. Okay, Kira, I'll check in a minute. Eastern Seaboard tomorrow. Late afternoon, night, most likely. So your day should be salvageable, but nighttime might be a different story. Because I live on the Eastern Seaboard. I'm in New York. So I'm thinking tomorrow night here. Maybe Monday morning. And that's for Barbara. All right. We need the rain here. We have definitely a drought situation here in New York. A lot of the Northeast has drought. New England. We just haven't been getting the moisture. Today was in the 70s. I was like, what the heck? I had Chinese yesterday. You are most welcome. You know, I'm starting to... Oh my God, that scared the...
Hands up, high, we're breaking free. Smiling at each other.
I am live streaming, so
What's up, brother?
Um,
Hey, how'd you make out?
it was very intense. Because I was asking him a lot of direct, pointed questions related to Rendlesham, how this story relates to actual events.
I'm proud of you, Bill.
Yeah, dude.
I'm embarrassed of myself that I lost my cool, but I just forgot.
No, he felt really bad. Oh my God. He said, Bill, oh my God. You think Chris will talk to me again? I said, he will. He's like, I should have just shut up and let it go. And he felt really, Chris, he felt really bad. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I feel really good.
So you know what? Tomorrow, give him a call.
Yeah. But I feel bad toward you. I really do, because you were counting on me and I kind of let you down.
No, you didn't. I understand everything, dude. Trust me. We're all human. You know what I'm saying? Because I am known for flipping out at times too.
And stuff.
Just ask people that know me, and believe me, I'm known to flip out too and lose my cool. So, and you didn't. It's not like any of you lost your cool. It just was an exchange that, you know. And I told him. I actually told him, you know, some of the things that we discussed. He felt bad. I wasn't trying I was trying to be right. You know, I told him, and he felt so bad. He was like, Bill, did I do something wrong? I hope I didn't, you know. I hope he's not mad at me. Like I said, oh, he's just hot right now. It'll cool down. Because he actually missed you tonight. He actually missed you. Because he said it after the show. I was laughing my ass off.
I know, I feel bad.
No. You got to see though. I put him on the spot. I was.
That's what you should do with him. Just simply look, Bill. He's got a story that's never been told. That's completely different from what he's told before. See what I'm saying?
Well, not okay. That's what I did tonight. What I did tonight is how it differs from the Green Veil. Like, they were in the woods, and they did lose 45 minutes. Their watches stopped for 45 minutes. He's saying something happened, but he just doesn't know. This whole time distortion thing is part of the fictionalized. But something affected time, for sure. Because their watches, him and Peniston's watch, stopped on the first night. So some of it is derived in actual facts. And I truly believe they were testing some kind of a weapons platform, and they got
I believe that too.
and they got caught up in it, and that's why they don't want to reveal his classified documents, because then it's gonna expose the shit that they were doing on military personnel.
Right.
And that's the Pandora's box they do not want to open, just like Havana Syndrome and some of the other shit that we hear about, because it's most likely.
Bill, they kept it from me for 40 years that they poisoned me.
Look at that. Was that camp? What is it? What was that camp? Janoon? What was it? The camp where everybody got sick.
Camp Lejeune.
Lejeune. That's it. That's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
You were there?
I was exposed to all
Oh, so yeah, I've heard that was a big one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They wouldn't tell me for 40 years.
But even the people that were at Vietnam.
Agent Orange.
Exactly. I mean, and then they don't want to own up to it because they know they're going to have to be held accountable for it. And even after 9/11, what happened at 9/11 and all those people that got ill and trying to get coverage of what happened, exposure to asbestos and every freaking thing else. I mean, even those people suffered.
You ever heard of Orange County Choppers?
Yes. They used to be located right near me.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, so I met the guy that's on Orange County Choppers, Santos.
Mm-hmm.
Cool guy. You got to meet him one of these days. You'll like him. And
Lejeune, yes.
What's that?
No, somebody said Lejeune, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. He got poisoned at Camp Lejeune, so he gave me the name of a lawyer. So I'm gonna call this lawyer up.
Good.
And stuff. Yeah, but I'm pissed because 40 years go by. You know, I could have died or gotten cancer.
Yes.
Probably will end up with cancer from this, but they won't tell me till 40 years later.
Wait a second.
They even named
Rangers 4, Canadians 3. Nice. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go.
No. Hey, did you hear anything else about what we were talking about before? You said the news or something like that?
I better mute because I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on. I have not looked into it, but I would suggest you look into that and put out feelers for that.
I will.
Because I don't want to talk about it because I'm on the air.
Yeah.
Live. But yes, please do some digging on what we discussed.
Okay.
And then call me tomorrow. As of right now, I have no live shows, but I'm sure I'm going to have one tomorrow in the afternoon.
All right, brother.
But keep me posted because I have a feeling something is going off real soon.
I'm telling you.
I know. But just do the homework.
I will
Look
tell you, I was told there's a lot of intelligence balloons up in the air.
over there.
All over the United States.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the region that we were talking about.
No, but I mean, they got a lot of signal intelligence balloons up in the air over the United States, so they're collecting something. Okay? They're collecting some kind of signal intelligence. So it could be that, you know, maybe they think something's going to happen here or something. So I don't know.
Well, like I said, dig into that one specific thing that I had heard and see if you can verify that to be true.
I will, sir.
And are you need homework for next week? I'm hoping yes. And make that phone call.
Yes. Tell John I'll be there next
Well, no,
week.
you call him tomorrow.
I will. I'll give him a call.
All right, call me.
All right. Bye.
Night. Bye. I'm hearing rumblings from people that behind the scenes, military, and I mentioned it to him, and he's going to look into it. It's in the Middle East. I'm not going to say no more. Because I'm not putting out what I have to verify, verify that what I heard, if true, is really like, oh shit. So And a piece came out tonight that made me really like say, oh shit, for real. The State Department released something stating that, and I'm just going to state it, Hamas may be in violation of the ceasefire by planning an attack. I'll just leave it at that. The president, and this has nothing to do with politics. It doesn't matter if you like or dislike him, but he's not playing games. That's all I'm going to say. Just keep your eyes out. That's all I'm going to say. And like I said, I'm not a person of conspiracy. I don't like talking about shit unless I have some statistics, data, credible information where it can be revealed. I hate when they say sources say, you know what I mean? Who are the sources? Unconfirmed sources, anonymous sources. Screw that. I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear who they are, how they know, and how they got the information. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. So I'm not those type of people. I don't like to talk before I can kind of verify what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm having solar installed at my home so I can get completely off the grid with battery backups. That's awesome. The batteries here cost so much fucking money. I talked to my solar guy. He says they're working on bringing the cost down for the batteries. But see, that's important if you're going completely off the grid. I cannot go off the grid completely here in New York. It's against the law. I have to stay connected to the grid. And they take from me, and they give me credits. But see, is this your first experience with solar, Kareem? Do you know that was the best thing I ever did? Oh, you still be connected too? I can't believe how much money I've saved with solar since I got them last May. I am so freaking happy with my solar. Oh my gosh, you don't know. Like I keep telling people, the cost of the utilities are going up everywhere. Electricity, gas, natural gas, it's all going up. New York City wants to raise their rates by 11 to 13% next year. That's crazy. They're putting 34? I got 26 on my house. I got 26 of them. I can show you bills, snapshots. I have the proof. You know, you're going to be able to monitor them. You see what they produce, what you get. You know what I mean? You know how that works. I paid zero to the electrical company this year. This summer. My solar produced enough power for my AC and my pool and everything else. If I did not have solar, my fucking utility bill would have been $500 at least. You know how much my utility bill was? Per month. $160. Solid, because it's locked in with the lease. It's $40 to be connected and $125 for the lease. People don't realize it. And you know they killed the solar credits at the end of the year. If you have a project, you have to get it done by December 31st or you don't get the tax credits, the federal. It's done. That's why last month people were buying a lot of electric vehicles, because that's done. And luxury cars. So, you know, a lot of people are scrambling to get these projects done. Yes, he did. Yes. Because they're all about the fossil fuel industry. They hate green. So they're gutting all the green projects. They're gutting them everywhere. And I don't understand it because it saves when you have to be qualified to get panels. You have to What the hell is going on with my phone? You have to get enough sunlight. You know the deal. I don't have to tell you. You have to fit the criteria. How much sunlight is expected that you'll be able to produce? How many panels you need in order to offset what you were paying, because they look at your utility bill like for the last year or two, see how much you were using, and then they put the panels to cover what the usage was based on that. And then if you need another panel, they'll come and put another one in for you. So you know how it goes. But some people live in an area where they can't get solar. But I'll tell you this, I am a happy customer of solar. They did a complete survey. I figured that. Did they check your roof? Of course. They inspected the roof, right? Shingles, all that shit. It took me 4 months to get mine. Oh shit, you're on the side of a mountain. Which way do you face? Excellent. You got a new roof. You're sweet. Which way does your roof face? To the, like, southeast? Because they don't want that north. You know what I'm talking about. Both? Excellent. You're sweet like me. I got the same setup. I wish I could show you, but I can't because it shows all my information. You know what I mean? Southeast, southwest, sweet. You're fine. As long as you got that south word in there, you're sweet. Like today. Today was day. I'm going to check my stats for today. Jesus, I can't even see. It might be easier on the computer. Here it is. Let me see. I might have changed my password. Oh, screw it. It's easier on the freaking computer. Let me see what I did today. Because it automatically logs me in. Today was mostly cloudy. Holy shit. I did good today. Even though I actually exported 9.6 kilowatts. I was in the plus. Now I can't check that now. It's dark. It's 0 now. Let me check for the month. I'm in the hole so far for the month. 94 kilowatts. That's not much though, if you consider it's less than 20 cents per kilowatt, but it adds up. So 25. I'm about 20 bucks in the hole to them right now. To the utility company. Still a lot cheaper. It's still a lot cheaper than what I would normally be paying. Let's see how I did in September. I am very... Let me just do this for a second. Hold on. I'm making sure there's... it does have my information, you freak. Maybe I could slide it like this. Yeah, I got all the vital information off the screen. Right there. Okay. So this is... I'll share September. Check it out. This is September. Let me take my camera off. So I consumed 671 kilowatts. I imported 392. I produced 845. I gave them for the month 170, almost 174 kilowatts. So I was in the plus. That's what solar does. I pay zero, except for the connection fee, to the utility company. My solar is covering everything. I love it. And I think a lot of people, they don't understand that. It's still not bad. Yeah, that's still not bad. And now, be excited. You are going, especially you're getting the batteries, you are going to love it. Because it's becoming insane how their prices are getting crazier. The utility companies are insane. Because they know they got people by the cojones. Why? Because they know their solar competition and other areas are being eliminated. Not eliminated, but hurt. Because those incentives aren't gonna be there to drive people to get it. And people are gonna just screw it. I'll just stay with the utility company. And they know this, and they're gonna make a fortune off this. So it's such a joke. It's a political joke. A bad one. Because so many people could benefit. And it's like they're punishing them to save money over politics. Isn't that crazy? No, I'm going to tell you this right now. Oh, yeah, they'll mess with the grid. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The grid in the United States needs a serious infrastructure upgrade. And I mean serious. It's old. It needs to be modernized. It's a mess. And it's going to cost a lot of money to do it. And guess who's going to end up paying that bill, part of that bill? The consumer. They're just going to keep hiking and hiking and hiking. They're not going to pay for it. The government doesn't want to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. As always, it always trickles down to the consumer. Always. They can only eat a loss so much. Matter of fact, I saw a video of, I forgot what he owned. And he says, I've been eating these tariffs. I can't do it anymore. Because remember, he had that meeting with everybody. Swallow the tariffs. Eat them. He gave them all the tax breaks anyway, so fuck it. Eat them. Eat the tariffs. But they're saying now, we can't do it. We can't sustain. We can't continue to eat this. So now they're starting to flip. So it's starting to all catch up now. And I'm going to tell you this right now, it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. And I've been saying this for months. I wasn't just talking from conspiracy, or you can see what was trending, what was going to happen. Like the soybean thing, I said that months ago. Watch out when it comes to October, November. I was spot on. I was absolutely right. You have to pay attention to what's going on. You could be ignorant and ignore it and just play stupid like everything's fine. But when you go to the store, or when you see your electric bill, you see insurance is going up, all these other things, you're like, okay, what the is going on? when it affects people directly, and I said that, it's going to take where people got to feel it. And a lot of people are feeling it now. Unfortunately. It's sad, but I guess it had to happen. Did I take that coffee can out of here? Oh my God, I left my coffee here. Like I was talking about this earlier. At the beginning of the year, I say the beginning of the year, like January 1st, this can of coffee was $12. It is now 18. It went up 30, no bullshit. Yeah. 33%. Well, really pretty much half. Because if it was 12 and you add 6, 6 is half of 12. So it went up by fucking 50%. Coffee. $50%. It went up $6 from the beginning of the year for this can. Oh, it doubled for you too? See, it doubled for him too in Canada. So I'm right. It doubled. It went up 50%. That's just one example. And I don't want to get into this whole conversation. I don't. Because it gives me a headache. But it's, something we're all just going to have to deal with. Amazon shipped. What the hell did I order? It's for him. What's up, KJ? Like, cars hit an all-time record high. Over 50,000 now. Did you know that? Cars have reached the highest sale price. It's over 50,000 now. First time in history. Even used car market. Because people are turning to used cars. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. For the first time ever. Look, Forbes, which is a financial. Look, average U.S. new car prices surpasses 50,000, an all-time high. And the reason the surging electrical vehicle sales happen is because the tax credit was expiring. So everybody rushed out to get electric vehicles before that happened. That's why a lot of people are putting solar up before that runs out. And notice, electric, solar, big beautiful bill did that. And tariffs. Direct cause. No excuses. Direct cause. Nobody can sugarcoat that. And the workforce, the labor force, being decimated by undocumented workers being scooped up and removed from these work sites. The farms are going to get decimated. You're just seeing the beginning of it. It's going to get worse. Now, I don't know if they've let up on this, knowing the damage that's being done to the agriculture industry. I don't know. But it really is going to cost all of us because there's a shortage of workers. Remember, if there's nobody to pick the crops, what happens to the crops? They waste. They die. That alone raises prices because of a shortage. So a lot of things make sense when you look at it, and this shit does not make sense. It just doesn't. And seeing, I mean, it's just, I It's just crazy. It's getting to the point where you can't even afford. I mean, everything's fucking going up. Yes, we're gonna do more sky watching, and I apologize for this conversation. I don't mean to bring this up, but she brought up solar and it just spun out of control. So I'm gonna stop. It's Saturday night. It's party night. It's still early. It's apple juice night. Yes, it's. I'm sorry. Like I said, I apologize for those watching. I didn't mean to get into that. What is art? Oh, there's art. Art. I don't. I can't. I don't even know if we're live on Transhumanist Party show tomorrow. I haven't seen the stream be created. I hope Gennadi's okay. I'm gonna check now. I still don't see a stream setup for tomorrow. Look, these guys that do the show work every day. I mean, every week. They are so consistent with that show. They deserve a break. When people take off, when they're so consistent doing a show, my gosh, they need a break too. You know what I mean? My gosh. So, I mean, no complaints for me because I get to watch the Commanders Cowboys game. And root for the... I can't even root for either one, but I really would root for the Commanders to beat the Cowboys because if the Giants win, the Cowboys are in last place in the NFC East. The Giants would even be ahead of them. If the Cowboys lose tomorrow and the Giants win, they're in last place, the Cowboys, in the division. That's funny. To me, that's funny. Because the Giants are not a good team. All the hype with the Cowboys, you know, to be in last place, no, it's not. And, you know, there's a lot of rivalry with the Giants, that whole division. So I have no love lost for the other teams, the Eagles, the Cowboys, or the Redskins, Commanders, whatever. I still cannot get used to, and I know all about it. I still can't used to calling them the Commanders. Like the Guardians, I still think of them as the Cleveland Indians. That's how I grew up. It's still an adjustment, like trying to get used to that, you know? I'm just saying. I'm just saying I'm not used to that. So and that's just being realistic. I mean, how would the Atlanta Braves still have theirs? Isn't that a reference? No? Or the Blackhawks? I guess Indians is, I don't know. Like, Redskin, I could, you know, kind of see where they went with that one, kind of. But Indians? You have Blackhawks. You have Braves. Am I overthinking this? Maybe I need to drink some apple juice. I don't know what the hell. Uh-oh, what's going on here? KJ. I'm just going to enjoy music now, relax, enjoy the night, enjoy all of you with here hanging out, and just shut up. It might get worse if I start drinking apple juice. Holy, look at that. You're what? I'm about to go home. I saw Mississippi. I watched all this. All the storms look like they moved to your east, KJ. I was watching all this earlier. Alexa, shut off living room light.
Okay.
See, this is like really cold, but I think I need to instantly drink apple juice fast. Yeah, I think Doc came in here one night. He's really a nice guy. Mark is live tonight. Oh my God, Mark is live now. Did you see the picture he took of Comet Swan, Mark D'Antonio, last night? Oh my God, one of the most beautiful images. He's live now. If you go want to see some astronomy, I don't care if you leave. Go to, on the TubeView, look up Sky Tour live stream. I think he's live right now. Let me check. Bob, see if Mark is live right now, please, for me. I'm going to show you the image he caught of Comet Swan last night. It is stunning. It's gorgeous. Shit. Check this out. Oh my God, stop. Look at this. With his telescope. You could actually see the tail. Faintly. Is that not beautiful? Look at it. Look at the tail. See it? It's harder. It's easier to see it when it's zoomed like that. You could kind of see it. Let me get my face out of the way. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Is he live? He is live? Is Mark live, Bob? Okay, I'm going to put his live link in TikTok. Like I said, I don't mind if you guys leave. At least go subscribe, check it out. Don't take my word for it. Go subscribe and check it out. I'm going to put the link in TikTok for his channel. Takes you directly to his live stream. Right there. Click on that. It'll take you to his stream right now. He's live. Check it out. I know everybody's too touchy. Like a lot of sensitivity shit going on. I don't have those kind of issues. I don't. But then again, sometimes I'm known to lose my temper. I do. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't happen often. But there are times when I vent out and I could take it out on somebody and I don't mean to. And it's totally my fault. I own that. Because I do. It doesn't happen often. It's actually rare. But when I do, I snap and it's not nice. But we're human. We make mistakes like that. You know what I mean? It's being human. Mark is live, yeah. So go check that out on TikTok. Check it out. Trust me. It's an education. And the video images, the photo images are stunning. He's funny. He's very intelligent. This guy's on TV everywhere. He's a name. This guy is recognized worldwide. This is not just I'm not trying to blow it up like that, but he's got credentials. Let's just say that. And I consider him a dear friend, and I have the utmost respect for him. And he comes on here. He was on this morning on a phone call. He comes on here time to time. If I invited him here, he'd join. Excuse me. Maybe as we draw nearer, actually he said maybe in November, maybe even December, he might be able to get a glimpse of Atlas. I'm not calling him right now because he's in the middle of a stream. But we'll get him on. The link is right here in TikTok chat. It's right there. You don't see it? Just go to Sky Tour live stream on TubeView. Just look it up. Mark D'Antonio. Even his name. Put his name in. Mark D'Antonio. You'll find him. Here. Mark D'Antonio. Just put that in, and you'll find it on the TubeView. Sky Tour live stream. Sky Tour, one word, live stream, another word together. Brilliant, amazing. Spread the word to people who love astronomy. Please spread the word. They will not be disappointed. And everybody left. They're all going to check it out right now. I'm all good with it. It actually makes me happy. Because it might be something they might really truly enjoy. He's not live on TikTok, no. I'm trying to help him with that. He doesn't stream to TikTok. I told him he could do it like I do, but he can't. He's got issues. Because right now, what you're seeing on TikTok is a screen shared from OBS. You're seeing OBS. That's what you're seeing. That's why it looks that way. It actually looks pretty good. I figured out a really good way to do this. Because we're streaming to 2 TubeViews, Bookface, Twitchyland, Rumbler Nation. We're streaming to a lot of platforms right now. So it's a little technical. Put it this way, I need these 4 monitors. Over there is the screen that we're seeing shared from the video. That's one. So that's screen 1. Excuse me. Screen 2 is TikTok Studio. Screen 3 is OBS. Screen 4 is all the pop-out chats from all the other platforms. So I actually need 4 monitors to do this. Crazy, right? I can't imagine what it would be like to use 1 monitor. I couldn't survive. I couldn't survive with 2. It's like crazy. I was actually at one point thinking of getting a 5th, but I can't come up with a conceptual idea unless I hung a monitor down from the ceiling and hung it in front of me over here. Because I have contemplated building something like that. But it's crazy. It's over the top. So yeah. And what's up to Gen X Nick? And I see Barbara's still there. And we have Cali Nick over here. Bob probably went to go hang out with Mark for a minute. No action from the Rumbler Nation. It's funny because a lot of people will watch and lurk, but they never participate hardly in the chat. It's kind of a funny thing. It's like they're watching, but they're not chiming in. They're just there. Oh my gosh. And what's up, Chloe? Anyway, it's almost 11 and I'm not going to keep talking the rest of the night. The Aurora, there's Aurora activity tonight. Look at it. It's duh. But it was pretty nice when we first started, but now it's starting to pick up again. I could never get tired of looking at this. I'd rather look at this than put my camera outside and just look at stars. I could see stars here. And that. Because that's beautiful. Music time. Oh. Actually, I get tired of my songs. I do. But we're on Tube and Face. And I can't put copyrighted music because I'll get slammed. So I'm stuck with hearing my songs every night that I'm on those platforms. Once I'm off them, then it's different. But while I'm streaming to all those platforms, I cannot play regular music. Do you know how that drives me nuts? You don't really think I love my songs that much that I want to hear them every freaking night. They get me sick. I listen to them in the car. I'm here. I'm like, enough. And yes, they're available everywhere on Amazon, iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, iHeart. Did I say iHeart? Shazam. My music is available everywhere. Just look up Bill Skywatch and you'll find my songs. which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go to Amazon Music and play it. It's easier for me. I'll actually show you. But I'm going to Amazon Music, but it's available everywhere. Should I hit a song? I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's find out. I'm just gonna let it play, okay?
Freedom of speech, a right to protest, opposing vitriol, democracy stressed, labels attached, lack of responsibility, misleading and dividing, a sense of fragility. Regardless of party, people come together labeled as people of hate and violent in nature, revolting against autocracy, a land free of kings, representing all the people, not to kiss their reign. People stand together, peacefully protecting their rights, free speech under attack, darkness relents to light, constitutional crisis, judicial law of immunity, regardless of party, Americans stand in unity. Stand in unity. Weaponization of fear, conspiracy spread wide, stereotypes or ignorance, false sense of pride, demonizing the opposition, religion used as defense, calling oneself a patriot. How does this make sense?
I wrote this yesterday.
Love of country
That's
is
funny,
not
Bob.
one-sided. Despite our differences, provocation so misguided. Communication and understanding, respecting each other's views. United we shall prevail. Those seeking division will lose. People stand together, peacefully protecting their rights. Free speech under attack, darkness relents to light. Constitutional crisis, judicial arm of immunity, regardless of party. Americans stand in unity.
Notice it. I don't know if it's gonna play all my songs. That's why I'm watching it. Yeah, this is mine. Today. Same lyrics, but I made a dance one.
Freedom of speech, right to protest, opposing vitriol, democracy stressed, labels attached, lack of responsibility, misleading and dividing, a sense of fragility. Regardless of party, people come together labeled as people of hate and violent in nature, revolting against autocracy, a land free of kings, representing all the people, not to kiss his ring. People stand together, peacefully protecting their rights, free speech under attack, darkness relents to light, constitutional crisis, judicial arm of immunity, regardless of party, Americans stand in unity.
I like it though, the beat. All right, now we're just gonna let it play.
In the beginning, do we know when it began? Questions of
These are
origin,
all my
garden
lyrics.
with a woman
These are my
and man.
songs.
Stories of creation written by global societies, ancient texts and manuscripts, religion of different varieties. Yes, Darwin's theory in 1859. Is this how it all began? Was a natural selection spreading through oceans and lands? Organisms fit over time, mutations advance and expands. Genetic drifts and the role of chance. Will we make that leap? Next step in a recreation, evolution stage, type 2 civilization, harnessing energy from the sun. Dyson sphere compasses our star, travel beyond our solar system. Yeah,
We gotta make the club scene now.
humanity evolution begins afar. Yeah. Non-human intelligence, a form of our creation, derived from an outsourced alien or interdimensional speculation. Artificial intelligence, friend or foe, technology utilized, or humanity's final blow. Pro, we survive our own instincts, a genetic code of war, primal instincts internal to our core, all differences set aside. Developing breakthrough technology, our next stage of evolution. Life beyond for humanity. Will we make that leap? Next step in a recreation, evolution stage, type 2 civilization, harnessing energy from the sun. Dyson sphere encompasses our star, travel beyond our solar system. Yeah, humanity evolution begins afar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the beginning, do we know when it began? Questions of our origin, garden with a woman and man. Stories of creation written by global societies, ancient texts and manuscripts, religion of different varieties. Yes, Darwin's theory in 1859. Is this how it all began? Was a natural selection spreading through oceans and lands? Organisms fit over time, mutations advance and expands. Genetic drifts and the role of chance. Will we make that leap? Next step in a recreation, evolution stage, type 2 civilization, harnessing energy from the sun. Dyson sphere compasses our star, travel beyond our solar system. Yeah, humanity evolution begins afar. Non-human intelligence, a form of our creation, derived from an outsourced alien or interdimensional speculation. Artificial intelligence, friend or foe, technology utilized, or humanity's final blow. Pro, we survive our own instincts, a genetic code of war, primal instincts internal to our core, all differences set aside. Developing breakthrough technology, our next stage of evolution. Life beyond for humanity. Will we make that leap? Next step in a recreation, evolution stage, type 2 civilization, harnessing energy from the sun. Dyson sphere encompasses our star, travel beyond our solar system. Yeah, humanity evolution begins afar.
Come on, Mike. PPP.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, yeah.
I do have a fog machine. I'm just not gonna put it on right now.
stars twinkle. How far back in time? Billions more lie beyond, so much more to find. Are we alone in the universe? Discoveries lie above. Meteors streak across the sky. Where do they come from? Interstellar objects now detected. Questions of their origin. Atlas is number 3. What is its composition? Is it natural or in disguise? Comet or alien? Science versus speculation. Further evaluation. Constant lights, stars or satellites, meteors or debris, levels of distant height, drones and aircraft. Moon seems so bright, so much to observe. The night flight. Fireball marks re-entry, lighting up the sky. Northern lights, colorful hue, dancing aurora borealis. Webb and Hubble keep an eye, searching for more answers. Images caught in time, rovers and lunar landers.
chat, huh?
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Waiting all my life for that special person. Magic fills the air now. I am certain this is the time for celebration. My dreams come true. Will you be mine? Fire ignited within the first time we met. My heart relit with love. My body began to sweat. Nerves tingled down my spine when you touch me. I hold you tightly, unchained love. You set me free. Forever together, this is our destiny. Never letting go, this feels so heavenly. All my life been waiting for you, my love. Soulmates forever, you are my true love. Yeah. Oh, oh. Every day I cherish you as if my final day. Always by my side, words cannot say how much I love you. You make me smile. Once empty, now whole. Let's walk down that aisle. Pledging love forever. Promise to be faithful. You at my side, your loyalty never doubtful. Love is our force that nothing can destroy. You and I forever, our lives full of joy. Forever together, this is our destiny. Never letting go, this feels so heavenly. All my life been waiting for you, my love. Soulmates forever, you are my true love. Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah.
We're not gonna last on the tube.
Gathering together, place of community, a world of multi-platforms, a sense of unity, friendships established, old and new faces, enjoying festivities, realm of cyberspaces. Gathering together at high speeds, people and places, many thoughts are keyed. Social visitations, information at hand, messaging each other, malware is scanned. Voices through words,
It is
memes flow at will,
almost 40.
seeking commonality.
11:20.
Opposition is grilled, algorithms deployed.
4:20 in the UK almost.
What is right or wrong down the rabbit hole? We gather all together, place of community, world of multi-platforms, a sense of unity, friendships established, old and new faces, enjoying festivities, realm of cyberspaces. Servers of recreation, gamers spread far and wide. Consoles and devices, multiplayers thrive. Content creators, imagination runs wild. Artificial intelligence, information compiled. Having fun with each other, laughing every day. Speaking of Cali, Nick, or that pain of Molai. Extended family, we come together. New friends and old cyber crew forever. We gather all together, place of community, world of multi-platforms, a sense of unity, friendships established, old and new faces, enjoying festivities, realm of cyberspaces.
I don't feel like standing all night. Nah.
The sun is rising.
It's not a bad song, but
Turn up the volume.
no. Halloween is coming.
They gather in the fields, the fall's harvest to complete. Light dims in the heavenly hearth. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic heat. Samhain begins for all to celebrate. The physical and other world to interact. Blessings for the new harvest, fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling throughout the house, letting their
is crazy quiet in the chats. What happened? So I'm just gonna zone out. I'm just gonna zone.
Dogs can be heard as they begin to bark.
I'm gonna enjoy my night. Whether I'm by myself
Shines brightly.
or the merrier.
Tremble with fear. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat. Old house sits at the end of the road. Creaks can be heard from the rusty gate. The door opens as bats depart. The place seems haunted. Should we investigate?
Carrie, you still there?
Turn slowly to our backlit phones as we approach the stairs. A voice screams loudly, "Get out and beware!" Candy's all gone, it's eerily quiet. Music plays from the TV.
Oh, Carrie's still there.
Time to make popcorn, but what could that be? The movie just started. It's just the Michael Myers theme.
Good for you, Mike.
Time to relax, enjoy the night. My favorite movie, Halloween. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional.
Oh, I gotta see the picture. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat.
I don't see it. Kira, I don't see it in the picture.
Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties bearing Monster
see it.
Mash. Everyone dressed in
Resend
their
it.
best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat.
Nick bailed out even. Oh, Cali Nick. Yeah, remember Skywatcher one. I didn't get it. Hell no.
Turn up to the bed.
Hell no. I'm not in the mood for mellow. I'm not in the mood for my songs, to be honest. I'm not in the mood for my songs. We might have to get off the tube and book face.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall. Countermeasures in place to prevent a downfall. Protected space around me, guarding against the enemies. Deception is the game played by frenemies.
All right.
Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust with naivety could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided. Birth of unfounded truth, scale way so one-sided. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones throw from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence. Are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened, shielded by my armor of boundaries.
So I can hear normal music, not my music. So we're going to be saying goodbye to them.
Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessel of sadistic pleasure. Deep inside the anger dwells. The importance of compassion, power of love, respecting one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself, being defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing. Power of mind, body, and spirit.